Hot zones, the coronavirus spreading.
Fears grow of a global pandemic.
A huge spike in cases in Italy.
Hundreds of cases in South Korea. New cases reported in Europe.
The CDC warned Americans to be prepared here at home, that it's not a matter of if, but when.
So the coronavirus coming, it wasn't really anything that we could prepare for because we'd never been through anything like this before. But it happened, and we all had to react.
As you can imagine, just like everywhere else in the world, the Dominican Republic was also very shaken by the coronavirus.
COVID, of course, has had massive implications for everyone all the way around the world, but specifically for us here in the Dominican, it meant a lot of businesses were shut down, a lot of different ways of making money couldn't happen. We had a nightly curfew of 5 p.m. every day that was in place. Tourism has all been closed down, bars, restaurants, beaches, you name it. And so public transport was also closed.
When they're at home and they can't work, they have no money to be able to buy food. And unlike the luxuries that we have in terms of having savings or having credit cards, things like this don't exist in the communities that we work in.
For a lot of people here in the communities that we serve, they make money on a daily basis. So they're motorbike taxi drivers who would drive people back and forth to the main road where the public transport would pick them up to take them on to work in the cities. None of those people could earn a living.
We all know about the importance of food and the importance of being able to eat for we all know that. But what we don't always consider is the importance of knowing that we have food tomorrow. When we don't know that we have food tomorrow, there is psychological damage that can happen, emotional trauma that can happen, knowing that we don't have guaranteed food tomorrow, knowing that we don't have guaranteed food a week from now or a month from now. And this trauma is what the people in our communities are going through. And so it is because of people, churches like yours, who were able to come alongside us as we were able to bring food on a consistent basis to the communities that we work in.
So for the last 14 weeks now, we've been taking rice and beans and other things as we've been able into the communities, providing food bags just to be able to feed a family with the absolute basics to keep them going. And that's not something that we had funds sat in the bank in reserve for. We, like the rest of the world, had no idea that this need was about to be upon us. So just incredible, amazing and miraculous the way that God has provided and is continuing to provide, because we're not quite through this crisis yet. We had the amazing opportunity to come alongside people who were really struggling to find food and to find money for food, and to reach out to our supporters in all the different countries where we're known. And amazingly, God provided and is continuing to provide, it's not all over yet, has been providing to enable us to buy basic food supplies each week or pretty much every week to bring to those in the communities that we serve.
When we received your donations, we were able to sit down with the local leadership and come up with a plan so that we could buy food locally from the clamatos, put together the bags of food, and then safely distribute them house to house to each of the families in our communities. So not a single family in the 5 communities that we work in had to go a week without food.
And throughout this whole entire time, continually we have to provide people in the communities with rice, with beans, with oil, at times with salami and tuna. And every week is a little bit different because it depended on what the clamatos had and as to what we were able to give. But in all, throughout all of this, on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, we're able to provide meals for 1,100 families. And it's because of communities like yours who were willing to come alongside us that we were able to do this. So we want to thank you.
Through individuals, through churches, through people just like you. So thank you so much. If you have donated, if you are donating, if you're going to donate, we really do appreciate it, and so do the families that we're serving.
From the bottom of our heart, we want to say thank you so much for the love, support, prayers, donations, everything that you've done. Whether you donated money, whether you asked your friends and family to donate money, To all those people, big or small, that even if you were just our cheerleader and told us to keep going, if you shared one of our posts, if you visited our website, shared a video that we made, shared a picture that we made, all of that has just gone into this huge picture, and for that we are so very thankful. So thank you.
Thank you, and God bless you all.